Hi, I'm Ryan Ferguson, the curator of film at the Art Gallery of Hamilton. Wednesday, April 21st is National Canadian Film Day, and we're really excited to be presenting two Canadian-made films this month in our online film series at the Art Gallery of Hamilton. The first, Shiva Baby, is the debut feature from writer-director Emma Seligman, who's from Toronto. It's a hilarious, stressful comedy about a really bad day in the life of a young woman. It's already been one of our most popular films in our online film series, so I know a lot of you already watched it. Big news for that film, it's currently being developed into an HBO series. So at some time in the near future, you're going to have a lot more Shiva Baby in your life. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going to check it out before the month ends. The other film that we're showing this month, No Ordinary Man, is from directors Ashlyn Chin-Yi, who's from Montreal, and Chase Joint. It's a really interesting, unconventional take on the documentary format, and it tells the life story of trans jazz musician Billy Tipton. I really can't recommend this film any higher. It was one of the big hits to come out of TIFF 2020, and it's a really interesting look not only at the life of Billy Tipton, but of the way the media sensationalized his life after his passing, and how the media has evolved and treats trans stories over time. Like I said, it's available in the online film series at artgalleryofhamilton.com until the end of April. So please, please, please check this film out. It's really, really great. A lot of people always ask me, I think it's the most asked question I get is, what are you watching? What are you watching? And so I thought I'd take a second to talk about that as well. The truth of the matter is most of my time is spent watching the films that end up in our film series, end up in our film festival, or don't end up in our film series or film festival. But every month I do like to go through my personal DVD and Blu-ray collection, sometimes even my VHS tapes, and pick a few movies around a theme. So with this April being National Canadian Film Month, I grabbed a few Canadian films out this month, so I thought I would share that with you here. When I think of Canadian film, the first filmmaker I think of always is Guy Maddin. This film, The Forbidden Room, we screened at our film festival back in 2015, and it's just such a strange, beautiful, interesting ode to silent film. I've watched it several times over the years. I think I watch Guy Maddin's a very prolific filmmaker. I probably watch on average 2 of his films a month just in my free time because I love his work so much. But this one is just so beautiful and fascinating. It's an ode to the silent films that have been lost. So they tried to recreate silent films that are no longer in existence, that were lost. Over 90% of silent films have been lost, and it's, again, I just think it's a really fascinating film. Another one here is from the first year that I programmed the film festival, 2013 that was. Oh no, 2014, sorry. Tudor Nicole. This one is great. I really loved this, and seeing it on the big screen, the beautiful black and white cinematography was fantastic. Maybe some month I'll show you my viewing setup at home, but for now, I love this film. I'm looking forward. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm really looking forward to rewatching it on my screen here at home, because it's such a quirky, interesting French-Canadian comedy. Small film, but really, really fun to watch. And then the last one I pulled out isn't exactly a Canadian film, but the producer of the film, Tim Johnson, is from Six Nations and was very instrumental in the research and the original exhibition that started the process of this film being made, Rumble, The Indians Who Rocked the World. I honestly believe this is one of the most essential films I've seen in the last 10 years. You don't have to be a music fan to appreciate the wealth of interesting information and how much we didn't know about how influential the Indigenous music of Turtle Island has been on rock, pop, jazz, blues, all the music that we essentially listen to today. I can't recommend this film any more highly. I think everyone should watch this. And quickly before I go, I just wanted to make a plug for our monthly film club. You can join the film club online through our website, artgalleryofhamilton.com, ahfilmfest.com, or when you register to watch one of our films on the film series. every month we get together over Zoom and talk with a group of film lovers about the films that we're offering in our online film series. So if you watched Shiva Baby, if you watch No Ordinary Man, or if you watch The Inheritance, which is our other film this month, which is an incredible film, my favorite film of 2020, I can't recommend that film enough. It's an amazing, amazing film. But we're going to talk about all three of those films in more detail in the coming weeks. So register online. Again, it's artgalleryofhamilton.com or ajhfilmfest.com. And I'll see you at the movies.